The best elements within us can spread light and virtue, hope and sorcery. Myself and these pillars of Equestria were gathered together by soon came to believe the pony who brought us together only wanted that power for himself. His thirst, transformed into a pony of shadows, he returned for revenge, to extinct make a brave sacrifice. But we shall leave behind a seed, in hopes that one day it will grow. Only plan we have.
I only hope it will be enough. That's the last entry.
My little pony, my little pony. Are you stand the fun? A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness. It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all good.
I've always wondered what happened.
It's genuine. You can verify that this journal really belonged to Starswirl the Bearded?
Indeed. From the looks of it, the last thing he wrote before...
It appears so.
We never met the other pillars, and we were too young to understand the...
Starswirl to face the Pony of Shadows, and then none of them were ever heard from again?
Yeah, we're still full of light and hope.
But how? And where did they go?
My old ponish is a bit rusty.
To be an expert in old ponish. I mean, I've practically memorized every ancient text about Starswirl there is.
Happened to him, we would be most grateful.
Solving a thousands-year-old mystery could take forever.
You might find you need help.
Luckily, she's got a whole bushel of helpers right here.
Totally.
What did you figure out?
You figured something out? What is it? Like another language.
Oh, Twilight, we've been studying and referencing since the last Daring Do book came out.
Perhaps it is time to take a break. This mystery is over 1,000 years old. I'm close to an answer. I can feel it.
Herg Silphum se Ponhenge. It's nowhere near as bad as mine. Tawar dul Grimlik of Fola Firgenborg?
Our last stand.
Well, that sure sounds like a clue to me.
This is it. Ponehenge. I can't believe...
Magical runes like these before. Have you?
It'd take a whole team of ponies to clear away all this brush.
You're right. I suppose it was a long shot.
Cheer up, Twilight. Finding a whole set of ancient ruins is pretty impressive.
Magically be explained.
Twilight?
Starswirl? I've wanted to meet you my whole life.
I think any of them are.
You summon me at your peril, Starswirl. Once I defeat all of you, this you will never defeat me. We did not come here to defeat you. What are you doing? We came to contain.
What just happened?
First, powerful magic like that would leave an impression on this place. Bringing the book back here let us see what happened.
It's amazing to think one of the greatest mysteries of Equestria was solved with a musty old book from an antique shop.
Study before we fully understand it.
I think I understand Starswirl's spell. I know I finished one of Compilation, a kind of incantation. It's Starswirl, so the possibilities are endless. And once Starlight set me on the right track with this crazy thing.
Twilight, darling, we understand you're excited, but that's all we understand.
Oh.
They did what now?
They used their
Drama?
I made more. Starswirl thought the only way to
It's been really awful for them to do that. I suppose being trapped for all time with a super duper bad guy in Limbo might be okay if you were doomed.
You can save the most legendary ponies of all time?
I don't know. Opening portals between worlds?
time. And second of all, Starswirl wrote the spell you used to do it. If he'd been here, he could have stopped it. Equestria would be safer with him. That's the thing about Limbo. It isn't one place or another. It's in between. So time stands still. If we can pull them out, it'll be like they never that are connected to the pillars in some way.
You mean like stuff that belonged to them?
How would we know what to look for?
As varied as the realm itself, and hail from every corner of our land, bringing with them artifacts. I'm not doing anything.
Rockhoof's shovel.
Flash Magnus pulled some nebula war when she faced that nasty Sphinx.
I guess we don't need to figure out who should get...
Professor, it's a mighty helm headpiece. Maybe it belonged to Rockhoof himself.
Real as you and me.
And I suppose that Ravine was dug with his trust of old legends as much as any pony. But a pony strong enough to save a village from rushing lava with a shovel is...
That's the story. It might sound preposterous.
And Rockhoofs appears to be one of them.
You keep those hooves to your snapper, take the last good piece of it. Time-wise, ponies came from far and wide to see these gardens.
Perhaps it just seemed like your gardens were worthless, but a little pruning can work
His legacy. The flower you wanted seems like a fair trade for that.
Dragonlands! Good thing you brought the official equestrian friendship ambassador to the dragons to help you navigate our customs.
Ponies, but it doesn't mean you can surf in our spot.
Whoa!
Well, what do you know? The puny pony dragon's sticking up for his pony pal. I found it in the desert, and finders keepers.
It isn't yours. No problem.
No. I mean, you.
On your marks, get set.
Give up the shield, Garble.
Lord Ember only commanded us to be nice to ponies.
Since Dragon Lord Ember commanded you to make peace with ponies, you...
Why is he always...
You must be slow if all Spike had to do to win was fall down.
I'm faster than you.
Doubt it.
Fine. I'll race you get to give it to him.
Fine. I'm pretty sure I could beat you anyway, but with that heavy hunk of metal...
Hey! That's mine!
Get to the water.
Wouldn't it make more sense for you to wear the mask that calms the bees?
It would. Now the other bayou creatures can get to the water. I know, but I couldn't leave without helping.
This whole blindfold was... I can't believe I'm gonna meet Starswirl the Bearded. You know,
I'm pushing the envelope, obviously, but this is pretty out there for you, Twilight.
What's out there about saving the most legendary ponies of all...
Legendary ponies of all time knew what they were doing, and we shouldn't mess with it.
I'm sure Starswirl and the Pillars did the best they could back...
From finishing one of Starswirl's spells.
exactly.
But then
Bearded is the greatest wizard who ever lived. The chance to have him back in Equestria is worth the risk.
That's good news, because this here shovel says otherwise.
Honestly, you two. Everything is a cult. Just saying that because you didn't have to scuba dive in a pit of green slime to get yours. Or move a flash beam.
What? The others have been trapped in limbo for over 1,000 years, but I figured out how to get you home.
What? No, 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 no.
But I did. I brought all the pillars back.
You cannot bring only the pillars back.